Well, for many couples, a 50th wedding anniversary means gifts of gold, but in the new play Grand Horizons, it means something very different.
Yeah, as the family turns upside down, the couple's sons, played by Ben McKenzie and Michael Urie, are forced to cope with some shocking news. And Michael is here now to fill us in. Welcome back.
Thank
it's good to see you.
So nice to see you guys.
Yeah, so listen, I went and saw the show last week.
Thank
you
you.
are like my favorite thing about the show, but the show was great, but I love seeing you on stage. But the show is about an older couple splitting up. So tell us about how you fit into this story.
So I play their younger son of the two. Ben McKenzie is the older son, and I am a drama teacher, a high school drama teacher, and none of my family take me very seriously.
Right.
And I'm single, and my brother is married and expecting a baby, and he has this like really sort of exciting career. But what happens in the play is they say they want a divorce, and we all revert back to our roles as children.
Yeah.
And we fight them on it, and we try to figure out how to keep them from doing it. We swarm in and try and stop them, and it is very funny, but it's very heartbreaking.
It is.
The idea that like your parents suddenly, after 50 years of marriage, are not what you thought they were. The idea that means you're not who you thought you were. Your brother isn't who you thought he was. It's crazy how that trickles down.
And it changes your whole family dynamic. And,
absolutely.
Yeah, it makes you rethink everything.
I know. Bess Wall, our playwright, who is, I don't know how she knew all this, but she is so in tune with what it's like. I mean, she's a married person and she's a mother, and of course she has a mother and a father, and but she's so in tune to how the dynamics of a family are affected by something huge like this.
Yeah. You know, it's so relatable, this subject matter, to so many people, but I wonder, is it true, we were reading that this type of story has never been told on the stage before?
I don't know of any other play that is about the divorce of an older couple.
Like a gray divorce,
Yeah,
is what they were calling it. I had never even heard that.
I hadn't heard of that
talking about
characters are pushing 80, and their sons are grown. They're grown-ass men.
Yeah. Maybe not acting like it all the time.
But they become babies because their mommy and daddy are splitting up.
Mommy and daddy.
But there's legends in this cast too. I mean,
yes.
James Cromwell. I love James Cromwell, who's become very close with your
That's
dog.
my dog.
With your dog. But
Kinley loves her new grandpa.
yes, Jane Alexander.
He's such an animal lover.
Yes,
anyway.
and so is Jane Alexander. Jane Alexander, who plays our mother, is a birder. And the sound design for this is so wonderful that every time a door opens, you hear the birds from outside.
Yeah.
And she knows
Palmer, our sound designer, picked birds from the region, and Jane will be like, "Oh, that's a cardinal." She knows.
Wow.
It's wonderful.
And Jesse Tyler Ferguson, we understand, came to see the play. Tell us about his connection to
So
it.
Jesse played my role the first time this play was done at Williamstown.
Yeah. Oh,
And he's a
nice.
great friend of Second Stage and mine. We've known each other forever. He was
Yeah.
on Ugly Betty back in the day.
Yeah.
And we knew each other from doing theater before either of us were on TV. So he played this role before I did.
Did he give you his opinion?
Absolutely not. I did not want his take. I didn't want his opinions. But he and I have done that several times, actually. I was in a play called Buyer and Seller, a one-man play that ran for a really, really long time.
Yeah.
And it had originally been written with him in mind.
Oh
and
my
when my
gosh.
mother came to see the show, the playwright was in attendance, and she said, "So did you write this for Michael?" And he said, "No, actually, I wrote this for Jesse Tyler Ferguson." And my mom goes, "Oh."
Grand Horizons is playing now through March 1st at the Hayes Theater. For tickets and more info, visit
Jesse's not in it.
2st.com.
Not Jesse.
It's not Jesse.
We'll be right back.
Find out.